On that note, we are going to move on to the hot soup and see which side of the kitchen you're going to be on, whether this side or that side. If you already know what the hot soup is about, we bring you burning and hot topics on this show and we discuss it. We see what you guys think. If you're watching, don't forget, continue to share this video and comment below, and also share the video and tag people in your life that you think will benefit from this mentor on the spot show that we are doing today. We're counting on you, and we'll wait for a second for you to do that right now. And I think you just did, and we're gonna move on to the next segment. All right. So the hot soup that we have after Amy stopped eating, because she's always eating on the show, like a little hee-haw. Okay, a polygamous 38-year-old man is living well and happy with his 2 wives. Now, the issue is the 2 wives are not Muslims, and they live right here in the United States. They're also not Mormons. So what do you guys think of this? Is this something that you would accept if you weren't Muslim, or if you're not Mormon either? Or is this some kind of, I mean, it's crazy. If you see them on social media, they're taking pictures together, they're doing everything. They're even taking it even more extreme than the polygamous in Africa.
I don't think they've been in a polygamous marriage. They just want a threesome.
I don't think you just
No, you didn't say that.
And is the man a Muslim?
He's not a Muslim.
No.
Okay. He wears these beads and then he has like the head scarf on. I don't know. He's almost showing that he believes or belongs to some kind of a cult or religious.
The threesome crew.
He's brainwashed them.
For sure, I am not going to be married to this man and then have another woman married to him and then be in the same household.
So would
Definitely
you be
not.
okay? Would you be okay if you live in a different household and then she lives in a different household?
I don't even know if I can accept that.
You're jealous.
If I'm married, like if I have a husband, like you guys all know, like I have not been married for a long time. If I'm going to be married,
Yeah, like in 50 years.
I don't know if I can handle like being married to someone and knowing that the next day you're going to be with another woman. It's very difficult for me.
Even though you're Muslim?
What does that have to say?
Oh yeah.
Okay, what does being Muslim have to do with me not being accepting something that is part of the religion? Your man has a right to go marry a second wife, but he has to be able to do it. The first wife has to accept it. You can't just sneak around and go do it. So you can't just come to me, oh, I cannot be the first wife, and then you go and marry someone else without me knowing about it. And if I'm going to be the second wife, I should be aware of it, and this first wife should be aware of it.
Okay, Dr. Jaye. So are you saying you are not for this, whether you're Muslim or not?
It has nothing to do with my religion.
You see how she is? Okay. Aisha,
Jaye, would you be a second wife?
I'm going to be the only and one and only. What are you talking about, Willis?
No, but my question is, I didn't ask you if you're gonna be one I'm the only. My question is, would you be a second wife? Yes
If
or
I'm
no?
going to be the one and only, obviously, I'm not going to be the second.
So you're not gonna be a second wife.
I'm sticking on that. Anyone that's watching that already has a wife, please count Dr. Jaye off that list.
X.
On that note, next. Okay. Let's see which side of the hot soup our mentees are on. Aisha, what do you say about this? Dr. Jaye,
Aisha, remember, you are married.
You have to come on, please.
You know, Juka, the men don't do it right, so it's a no for me. It's that simple.
I should just
You don't do it right. If you're talking about religion, if you want to bring religion into, it's almost impossible for a man to have more than one wife.
Exactly. Thank you.
Ooh. Now, Aisha just spoke.
Drop the mic, Aisha.
What I was saying is, if you go to the Arab world, they don't practice polygamy like we do in Africa because they know what it says. They know it to the T. You have to treat everyone. You have to love them equally. Whatever you buy for this one, you have to buy for the other one.
Fact.
You know.
So what you are saying is, if they were doing it the right way, you would accept it.
Yes.
Aisha, you'd accept it if
No,
Mama does
but
it the right
it's
way?
not. Yeah, but they're not doing that. That's what I'm saying. It's not
But it's
Aisha
being
is
done
smart.
the right way. Yeah.
Aisha is a smart girl. Whoa, she gonna say yeah because they're not doing
No,
it
what
right.
she's saying, Yuka, what she's saying it's almost impossible.
Olay,
Right.
nobody is asking you to eat the hot soup yet. Please salivate and wait.
No, Olay
Olay
can come
is-
in. Olay come in.
Olay is anti-polygamy to the
Oh
core.
my gosh.
Oh,
I don't know. As a woman, you can like it or dislike it, but some men will just do what they want to. So
Haddy is saying just because she's Muslim, she would accept it. Right, Haddy?
I didn't say that.
Okay, so Haddy is saying no as well.
If the guy is married and I fall in love with the guy and he wants to marry me, I'll get married. Now, if I'm married to you, you can't have another wife though. Nobody can come after.
How convenient.
How is that
Well,
fair?
well, it's an agreement. You and your wife had the agreement that it's okay that you can marry a second wife, right? When it came to me, I said, okay, I could be a second wife, but guess what?
No third wife.
Ain't nobody else coming in. The doors are closed.
What if the wife doesn't agree, but he marries you anyway, or he wants to marry you anyways? How?
Or the wife has to agree, because if she doesn't agree, she will leave, and I'll be the only one.
Okay, cool. For parts.
Well, Olay is upset right now.
Olay.
yes, I'm about to like pounce her.
Olay, go ahead. Tell us what side of the soup
I'm
you're
about
in
to
today.
take off my earring. I don't think I even need to speak on this one, right? I think you guys already know where no polygamy for me, not first, not second, not third, or whatever Amy's trying to describe in her own mind. And pretty much like Aisha says, I think a lot of men, especially in Africa, they kind of like mix tradition with religion. Like Aisha said, if you go to the Arabic countries, you hardly ever see polygamy being practiced, right? But then if you go like in most countries, in most Muslim countries in Africa, we practice polygamy. The first thing is we don't even do it right.
Olay, Aisha, I've given you time out on this one. But it's
No,
not
I'm
your
not
call.
I'm
But
not
wait.
Do you know why polygamy even started in the first place in Muslim religion? Do you know?
So
Do you know?
So you went
No,
and
I'm
researched it.
Yes, I do. And do you
Okay.
know like why it started? It started during like the wars because like a lot of men were going in wars and they were dying, and there were a lot of women out there that could not get married.
Well,
And there was
there's
like
no
a
war,
few-
but a lot of women are not getting married. So
Yeah, there was but hold on, right? Because every time we say polygamy, people say, oh, Muslims in the Muslim religion they allow polygamy, but they allow it under very, very strict conditions, right? And if you're going to tell me if you're going to bring the religion, you better make sure you follow the whole like whatever the religion is saying from 1 to Z. If you can't, I'm out, right? And what the religion is saying is that if you're going to marry like 2 women, you have to treat them equally.
look at the Wives Association clapping over there.
No, but when we say treat them equally, we don't even just mean materialistic. It's also how like you have to love them equally. Is that possible?
So if you're saying it's not possible to love 2 people equally, then why did the Quran write it then?
Well, and they have very, very strict laws around it, right? And that means that probably I would say 95% of people that are practicing it are not following what the Quran says. That's pretty much what it is.
So okay, so Olay, let me comment here. We got your point, and I think it was the same point Aisha brought up as well, right?
Because it's a fact.
Okay, it's your facts. But what I'm saying
No,
is
it's a fact.
no. But what I'm saying is, let's say if you're Muslim, right, and you're married to someone, and for you, all you can do is maybe hope that they follow the religion as they're supposed to, right? They're supposed to pray and they're supposed to do. Look, well, hold on.
I'm not
wait.
hoping on no polygamy crap.
No, hold on.
Let me tell you something. Olay is not going to accept anything you say today. Can you please just move on? The bottom line here is me. I will polygamy, but you are not polygamy anyone on me. Okay? You people, stay with your monogamy. Okay? I'm out.
I'm gonna be Amy today. Yuka, me Olay Cisse. I'm not doing no polygamy.
Me, I am not married yet, and I cannot say I cannot be polygamy. If I love you and you love me and you accept that you will not bring that one, we are cool. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys that I'm not gonna be a second wife, and then tomorrow you see me get married as a second wife, and then I see everybody else on my head. No. Me, I am open. God, give me whoever you want to give. But when I enter, lock.
Since Juka is the most religious one out of all the sisters, and she believes in polygamy, if there's any guy that's out there that has 3 wives, why don't you come and pick up Juka and make her your 4th?
Well, I don't know. That's going to happen anytime soon, Dr. Jaye. So on that note, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next hot soup and leave the polygamy conversation in this side of the kitchen, because clearly the wife associations here are not putting up with this conversation. Maybe next.